seen most of you coming around for a long time, and we had a lot of business relations that we sorted out, a lot of situations. So I'm happy to have you with us today after the revolution, January 25th, the new Egypt that we are looking forward to see things developing more positive in the coming future. Egyptian-Indian relationship has been very strong over the years, and we have very strong political and economic relationships as well as investment relationships. So we have more than 320 companies with Indian share holding in companies here, and very long investments that I hope was very rewarding, and we're looking actually for more to come in the future.
I extend an invitation for you as Indian business to look for partners from Egypt, and there are a lot of partners that could work with you in India in infrastructure projects, so that you are coming to work here, but you could also take partners from Egypt and work back home, and this would be an added value to our work.
Say after the Egyptian revolution, we have had 3 visits from India in terms of, I would say, the political side. We have had the Minister of Mr. E. Ahmed, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. We had a meeting, we had a visit of our Chief Election Commissioner. We also had the visit of our Minister of State and Highways. And of course, as Ambassador Khalid mentioned, the Egyptian Foreign Minister visited India, the first international bilateral visit to any country, as he very rightly said. You know, we all know the trade, of course, is about $3 billion. Investment particularly, there are 45 Indian companies, and the investment is something in the range of about $2.5 billion. I should also make one more special word of appreciation for the Egyptian government. As we know that during the difficult time that when we had the Egyptian revolution, some uncertainty during those 18 days, at that time, whatever problems that any of the Indian investors had, I must thank GAFI and all other Egyptian government organizations for coming immediately. In fact, I particularly remember 2 incidents, one involving Sanmar and another involving Alexandria Carbon, where there was some kind of a security issue. It was very prompt, immediate, there were no issues. Thank you very much for that.
And my question is that are you envisaging any change in the investment law, as most of our companies now have been formed under the present investment law? So do you think there are going to be any changes in this investment law? And if so, would our companies be subjected to these new laws?
Excellency Minister, sir, just a few minutes ago you had mentioned that you are only implementing the laws and there's no change. But right now, you know, it's the same issue, the visa and the work permit, which is, I think, a common issue.
Because let us say that there is an extremely technical position in which you believe that the skill can be transferred to 2 appointed host country nationals. Then after the 3-year period, it is deemed that the position, that technical position, is no longer now requiring an expatriate. So essentially what is being said is that for anybody starting today, 3 years from now, those expatriate positions will cease to exist.
Actually, so what we are looking, what we're surveying right now, we're going through all the incentives worldwide to see how to improve on our existing law. But nothing will be waived from whatever you're benefiting from this law. What we're trying is just to improve in terms of processes and incentives that could be in this law. So mentioning this, I would invite you all, if you have any proposals that you've seen somewhere that you would like to see in Egypt, please just present them to His Excellency, and I will be putting them into our consideration while preparing those amendments.